Good morning, Naxos. Here I thought I missed the sunrise because according to Google it happened like 10 minutes ago, but look at that cresting over the mountains. Off in the distance, there, moo cows. Not too distant, maybe 50 meters. And I don't know if you can see through the haze and some clouds, there's Paros over there. So, within eyesight of our B&B. And what we thought was Greek ginger, we see everywhere. We are actually told is a form of bamboo here in the Greek islands that we see everywhere. Greek bamboo. Alright, beach day. Heading out to Plaka Beach. We went up and down it. This is less crowded. Probably the last of the places where you've got, you can get food and drink. Hopefully it's not too expensive. We've seen these beds rent for anywhere from €30, which is a minimum order at the restaurant that hosts that part of the beach, to €10 at one place, but it had to be somewhere around here because this is where we started. So all right, so it's a beach day. We're gonna relax a little bit and then maybe go in town, check out the Temple of Apollo for sunset, and from there we will probably have dinner, and tomorrow we will go up to the mountains. So we can go up to the Rotunda Cafe and see how those things are. So this is the beach. Maybe we just put down and someone will come to us. Toes in the Aegean. Beautiful. Beautiful. What you think? She said, absolutely amazing. I couldn't agree more. What's that?
What'd you say? In Greenland?
I couldn't agree more.
Oh.
Alright, we're on our way to go check out sunset at the Temple of Apollo down here at the port in Naxos, Adora. And parking was a little bit hard to come by, but we managed to find a lot. Hopefully it's not a private lot. There was no signage. I did see a public marker. For better or worse, it could or could not be it. I don't know. But so we're going to walk up here. We're going to go, hopefully still looks like we've got 5 minutes till official sunset, but no dusk until like 8 o'clock. So hopefully we'll catch a little bit of it. And then we'll have dinner down here at the port. Pretty windy. Seas are pretty choppy right now. You'll see when we get there. All right, on our way, hopefully soon. We'll be there. Okay, we are up here and it's really windy right now and choppy, and there's a lot of sea spray. Oh my land. Sea spray everywhere. Yo.
Nice.
Woo! Okay.
Never mind. Turn it off.
Maybe not. wait. We'll have to wait till this. Oh gosh.
Okay. Ready?
Hold up. Oh! Be careful, honey. Oh! Because it's fun. Oh! Woo. torrential water and tides, and we are coming up on the Temple of Apollo as sun sets. Blow, wind, blow. There you go. Look back. Paros. You're fine. You're fine. And Hora. Capital, port town of Naxos. As you can see, the weather is getting pretty dicey. Look how beautiful Aurora is lit up as nightness descends on the port city. And now we brave the sea again. My pants just finished drying out. That's how strong the wind is. Because I got splashed 15 minutes ago and they're already dry. Gorgeous. Alright, put it away and get ready to not run. All right, we braved the elements, we made it to see the Temple of Apollo, and now we are walking along the port, going to see what's happening for dinner. So it's starting to be the off season here. Few people, but certainly not crowded like it could be if it was like July. So yeah, we're gonna walk around, see what looks good, and where people are eating, and hopefully find something worthwhile. How's your hair?
My hair is jacked.
She says her hair is foxy. I don't know if you caught that. Did you get a little wet out there?
Little.
Just a little?
I ruined my Tory Bird shoes.
She ruined her Tory Burch shoes. Yet another pair. Oh my. Oh my. I'm sorry, honey. Just gonna have to start packing your hiking shoes from now on. Only tennis shoes. No Tory. Do you make Tory tennis shoes? No? Okay, well there you go. But what, you'll ruin those too? Alright, well we're gonna check it out, see what's happening, and maybe get a cocktail. Now turning down to Old Market. See what we can get into out here. Something caught her eye.
I feel like eating them.
Oh, here come the smart glasses.
I used to like it.
Temple of Demeter. And these are some of the artifacts from the temple. These are all heads of statues. First two were female, this one's male. Reconstruction with original pieces from the interior. Okay, we just had lunch at Rotunda. The view here is ridiculous. I mean, look at this. That's incredible. At the top of the mountain, across all the valley. Down there's Halkio. Right? Yeah, that's what I said. So, food was very good. The view, of course, as you can see behind me, is ridiculous. So, if you make the trip up, it's, you know, from the beach up here, it's about an hour, maybe a little less, winding road. So, depends on how fast you want to navigate those, but definitely worth it. Definitely worth the views. Come out for sunset if you are okay driving at night through the mountains. But certainly at any time of day, as long as it's good weather, which it is right now. It's a little warm, not too windy, but it's great. Food was great, drinks were great. The view, of course, is, I mean, just stunning. So would highly recommend Rotunda Restaurant Cafe up here near Apiertos in Naxos. So try it out if you get here. Now look at this view. Okay. Beautiful. Push through. Push through. Look at that. You can see Oro, the port, off in the distance, if you can see it through the haze, and then you can see the island over there. That's Paros. Alright, Aleka Beach. Very uncrowded. Aleka Beach by the ruins, totally empty. It's Friday, first week of September. Nice day out here. Sun's probably going to be setting over in that direction, just behind the other edge of Paros. Totally empty out on this side. Obviously, if you're into restaurants and bars and amenities and umbrellas and stuff, you can go up to Plaka Beach. You come down here. Like I said, totally empty over on this side of the beach by the hotel ruins. Pretty accessible. windy, but great views of the Aegean. Turns out to be a really nice day. And yeah, so our last day in Naxos, went up to the mountains, down to the beach. So we've kind of seen all the sides of it, and we still haven't even explored a quarter of the island because there's just so much to it. And you know, if you have more time, which we probably should have booked in more time, we could have, you know, got even further. But up in the mountains, some really nice little villages, not big and not expensive, but like in Filito, there's like this corner of the village that has 2 or 3 cafes, but it's tree covered. And people are all out there having snacks, drinking coffee, what have you, having wine. It is gorgeous in that one section. On either end, you wouldn't even know it, but you come around the corner in Filito, nice little section. If you find parking, good to just sit back and have a coffee if you're up in the mountains. And then Aprietos was a really cool looking town nestled in between the mountains. And Hakio, again, another small, quaint little town. Can't go wrong just taking a day trip up there and just hopping into each of those. But still recommend going out to Rotunda Cafe for the views. Hands down, one of the best views we've seen since we've been here in the Greek islands. I don't know, that taverna seems legit. What do you think? Yeah. More burners. What? Uh-huh. I don't know what you said, but yeah, I agree. Yep. I don't know why you got to whisper that though. This area is even better than what we were at. Look at that. It's protected from the wind. You can actually go into the water. And that water, look at that color. Yo. Lecco Beach. Yep, we were up in those mountains earlier today. In 5 hours from the mountains to Lecco Beach and the hotel ruins. Paros in the background. A sunset out there. What you think, ma'am? Would have been an awesome hotel. Would have been. More beach. More turquoise water. Yeah. Oh, ferry. Go girl, go girl. He just keeps following you. This piece is nice too. This one they did on 2 different walls at angle. Looks. Oh, his third eye got crossed out. What the heck? And then another schizophrenic. Recognizing the theme. And then push. Push. That's where I left my jacket. Guess what? Guess who said they wanted to carry some nuts back to the States? Guess what my response was? Well, where are you going to carry them back in? Your mouth?
He's so dumb.
These nuts!
Just dumb.
Still undefeated. Number one stunner. Number one stunner. Naxos is famous for its winds and kite surfing. Look at this. Look at that. When I come back to Naxos, this is what I'm doing. Saying goodbye to Naxos. Good morning, goodbye. Next stop,